Hey, welcome back to another video. So we're playing the deck today. I actually have not really played against any version of this, so I think this might well and truly be one of my own creations here. It is, it's kind of a reanimate deck, but what we're looking to do is just stall out the game long enough to be able to get to our Eerie Ultimatum. That's ultimately I wanted to build around Eerie Ultimatum. I got a bunch of them from opening packs. So I wanted to find a way that, how do we maximize the number of permanent cards in our graveyard that we can bring back to the battlefield? So the way the deck works is we have a lot of ways to sweep the board because we need to get to the late game to get to at least get to the 7 mana. So we've got, let's see, Shatter the Sky, a couple Extinction Events, Kaya's Wrath, as well as the Realm-Cloaked Giants here to basically get any small creatures off the board. A couple targeted things between Deathsprout and our Assassin's Trophy for any spot removal that we might need. And then the way that we get the creatures into the graveyard is, well, let's see. We can cycle. So we cycle in the Greater Sandwurm, cycle in Space Godzilla, cycle in Titanoth Rex. So we cycle those to get them into the yard, and then throughout the game, we may or may not have had some creatures die. Possibly we Relentless Pursuit over some creatures. We also may have Cavalier of Thorns get some creatures in. So a couple other ways, but the primary way is likely through cycling. Cycling helps smooth the deck, and as we're smoothing the deck out as well, we're getting the lands because we really got to hit every land drop. To help us with that as well, to help accelerate, these Beanstalk Giants are just fantastic. For 3 mana, Searches brings a land into the battlefield, which is fantastic. And then when we bring it back, like getting 7 mana with only needing 1 green is pretty easy to do with this deck. So he's usually pretty big. They kill it, we bring him back with the Ultimatum. And interesting is with the Realm-Cloaked Giant, it destroys all non-giant creatures. That means the Beanstalk Giants stay alive, so there's definitely a lot of good combination there. Otherwise, we've got the Birth of Meletis here. I like this early. If we can get it down on 2, it gives us a land in hand, which is good. We want to hit those land drops. An early blocker, which is useful against aggro decks, and gaining 2 life is also not bad. Lands are, we want to definitely run basics because we got a lot of things that search up basics, and then otherwise the triomes are pretty key. It gives us any color that we need. Then I just threw in whatever dual lands, literally whatever dual lands I had. So let's get some games in and see how this goes. Okay, so this hand looks like a pretty solid keep. It doesn't do a whole ton, but we've got 2 cyclers and a Meletis, so I think this is okay. It could be a better hand. Oh, sorry, not a cycler. We've got a Beanstalk Giant. This is fine. So what I need is swamps. I very badly need swamps. Luckily, the Beanstalk Giant can get us at least 1 swamp. Not sure what we're up against here yet. Oh. Interesting. Let's see. If he knew my game plan, he would take the Beanstalk Giant. Because you can see that you can see I don't have the swamps out. Well, let's hope that we can punish him for that. So let's start by cycling here. And see if we can hit a land first. Yep, alright. I don't have any... I'll play this tapped. We have our 0-4 Trampling Defender. Alright. Alright. Yeah, this puts a trample counter on something. That is just basically flavor text. The part that I like is that for 2 mana, I can get an 11 in the yard and cantrip. So we've made him Murderous Rider our token. Alright. Let's start by cycling the Void Beckoner, or Space Godzilla, and get planes down. So we've got more cycling that we can do here. We're gonna have to naturally hit a bunch of the land drops now, which is a little hard. It's gonna be a little challenging. Gonna play that. Looks like we might be against a bit of a mono black control. He knows what's up now. Okay, let's start by... Actually, I can cycle both. So let's go white, white, cycle the Great Sandwurm. Okay, and now I can go planes, and let's get another birth down, which is going to give me a blocker against whatever this thing could be doing. Okay, so we're still ones. We definitely need one more black source. Oh, this could be. Well, this whole exiling the graveyard thing is going to make this a little more challenging. We need to get our Assassin's Trophy. What? This deck is literally built to shut us down. So in terms of playing to our outs here, we might just have to nat play something, although he's likely sitting on a whole ton of removal here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 5. Okay. We might just have to start playing these naturally. And he's not really putting much kill pressure on us here. All he's really been doing is... Okay. The whole making us discard our every card, like his deck seems very much designed to just take us apart. Just in terms of discarding all of the pieces we need, exiling our graveyard. So this could be a challenging one to get through. It's not over. It's not over by any stretch. He's got no card draw. Interesting that he took that. I would have thought he would have taken. The SECs I don't have the other. Well, he sees I don't have the other swamp, but I don't know why he would have taken that. What we did do is that next level play, we were able to protect it from discard. That's why we played it into the Ashiok, not because we didn't like the card.
I leave you with one last.
How much we got left? 29. Ugh, getting milled out of this game would be unfun, to say the least. Let's get our giant out. Can't really needed to get those other swamps out. Yeah, I think we saw that coming. Discard a card. Well, I'm not getting to. If I get to my other swamp, I'm playing Space Godzilla first. Eerie, actually, I probably should have started Eerie Ultimatum. It's not against Ashiok. It's useless. How much has he got left? Okay, well, he can't do this any more times at least. But it's likely sitting on another one in the end. We don't have 9. We have 8. We're getting beat down by a zombie. Oh boy. Come on, lands. Give me a swamp right here. Beanstalk Giant. Okay. Here we go. Can do his. Just discard removal, and I guess his goal is to beat you down with these zombies. Triome? Alright, that gets me exactly what I need. So at least he's not Ashiok-ing us anymore. I'm guessing he probably plays. I wonder if he plays the Grey Merchants in this deck. He doesn't know I have this. He knows I have the Space Godzilla, so let's get Space Godzilla down. And it will get removed, I'm sure. No doubt about it. Well, not at an instant speed, at least. There it is. Okay, never mind. It was an instant speed. Okay, so I've got one. I've only got 2 black sources. Okay, so we're discarding a card here.
Refined and a far better dresser than you.
Now the question is, do I want to discard the Ultimatum or the Rex? I think we discard the Rex. And we hope to get a black source off the top that we can play the Eerie Ultimatum into and bring them all back. That's the goal here. Yes, 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 yes. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. All right. Now we just gotta outlive whatever this is gonna do. I don't think. Well, we probably might be playing 3 removal spells. There's one. The 80 can go. We've got a couple turns, or this will kill us. Probably not worth attacking it. Oh, I take 2 damage.
Struggling? Good.
Okay. I'm gonna hold on to this just so I have something to discard if I need to. Oh, they're getting 2 life though. You know what? I actually need this life. Yeah. This is if I have 1 or 2. Get that off the board.
Okay, I'm done.
Do I have any planes left? I'm not even sure I do. I don't. Oh, I can't search anyway. Right. Well, okay. This gives me a blocker and 2 life later on. He's got 2 creatures he can play out, so if he plays both of them, I'm not in a good... Well, I get my blocker. I don't think we've... Okay, there's one. We haven't entirely lost yet, but boy, I tell you, we're not in a... We're not in a good spot here.
This is mine.
13 cards left. Okay, we got a blocker. Do I need to play that swamp? I don't. I'd rather him try and do something dumb like try and mill me or something, like try and peg it. with a discard or something. Okay. And turn. So he's gonna need to. So he got something to kill me with this turn. Grey Merchant would kill me. He's got a Grey Merchant. No Grey Merchant. Gain 2 life. Okay, okay. All is not lost. This gives us some... Nope, Temple of Silence is not what we need. If I attack with both, he blocks... He needs to block one, so I kill the zombie for sure. Actually, yeah, let's attack him with both. Yeah, I like this. We'll attack him with both. We'll force him to... Okay, there's one block. This is gonna trample, so he needs some removal or something. Okay, well, I guess that sort of works. Wow, okay. That... Okay. That did it. That definitely did things. Oh, this could be bad.
The undead make great minions. From battle to the grave. They were a lousy servant anyway.
Can't play this again. Yep. Okay, let's just get some pressure on. Let's get our big vigilance guy down. And he needs a blocker.
Rise.
Enter tapped. He's just gonna make a zombie each turn, which is really annoying. So whatever. I mean, he's got vigilance anyway. We'll just constantly do that. He'll sacrifice 2 creatures, draw a card. Oh, this hurts. This hurts a lot.
Rise and shine.
Yep. All right. Let's see what we can dig up here. I get a creature for land, put them into my hand. I want that, I think, and I will take a Triome as well. So they'll, let's see, I can go, so 1, 2, that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and that's 5. I need more than that to play twice. So let's first destroy all non-giant creatures. Yes, he's going to draw some cards. Do I need the Triumph? You know what? I actually think I'm better off cycling this. I mean, okay, we cycled it and got another one. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have cycled. I only got 3 cards left. What is he gaining life? Oh, that thing has
Good help is easy to find in war.
two cards left. I mean, okay. Yeah, it's the only one left. All right. We didn't quite make it through. I think we were looking close there, but the Liliana was too good. 2 Obnixiluses you need to get through to do that to us.
Death is enlightening.
Oh, we know what this is. I'm going to draw the temple. There's nothing else about it. I think we had that swamp earlier on. We may have been in an okay spot.
They were a lousy servant anyway.
Like, yeah.
No one has seen my face and lived, I think.
That was Wow, that was an interesting deck that he had. Welcome back. This hand is a little light on lands, but I've got my ultimatum, I've got a wipe, I've got 3 different named cyclers, so I think we will actually keep this in the... See, like, we've got a couple ways to get lands going, so especially between, we've got a scry, then we'll be able to cycle, probably we'll hit a land to cycle again. Cool. Definitely want that on top. We'll give him the hello back. Alright, so what are we facing here? I think this is the... I think what this deck tries to do is I think we actually are pretty well positioned against this deck. I don't remember exactly what it does, but I feel like we'll be in a position against it. I realize that is not really a good rationalization just based on gut feel. But trust, I feel it. I can feel it. Yeah, I think he just plays like some Death Touchers, Lifelinks, Afterlives. Board wipe is often pretty good because we'll get some good value out of it. Swing in for 1. Yeah, him gaining life is annoying, but our goal is really to get enough big creatures out that it probably doesn't matter. Okay, good. Hitting the lands. So let's go with our... So I can go Temple here, and I can decide if I want the card on top, I can cycle for it. If I don't care that much about the card on top, I will Birth out. I have one of these already. I'm okay to bottom that and get make sure I'm hitting more land drops. I think what I would have kept is like a Beanstalk Giant, Relentless Pursuit, something more like that. So we've got 1 black, 2 black. You know what? We might look to... I think this is actually potentially a good board wipe time. Do I have enough black? I think I would go swamp here, so I got black, black, white, white. Yeah. I think this is a good board wipe time. Or is it? Or is it? Can I wait another turn? It's gonna fly in for 3. Because what am I gonna follow up with? I don't even follow up with, so maybe we don't board wipe. I think instead maybe we just keep we can probably go another turn before I board wipe here. Like, this is not enough that he's got that much going on. I think what... Yeah, okay, so we'll block here. He'll pump it, I think, to kill it, which takes him a turn off. That gives a death touch. That has death touch. We're at 4 lands. This will make it 5 lands. Okay, I think we pull the trigger here. Yeah, that's a bit annoying. I don't think I need to Extinction Event into this right now. Yeah, I don't think we need to yet. We'll see if it gets a little more board presence going first. Let's instead just ramp up a little more. I can play this next turn. I got plains. I think I want to make sure I have enough swamps out. We've got one green. Yeah, let's make sure we don't have swamps. So I may end up playing this and wanting to give it Death Touch. So I will probably just look to Relentless Pursuit here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, next turn we might be... Okay, we're shaping up that we have a good Eerie Ultimatum coming up. Choose a card to put into my hand. Let's take this, and I will take land. I put this in my hand because I already have one in the yard, and I can only they have to have different names, so I don't get a ton of value there. So let's see, what I think we might do is I'm thinking about Extinction Eventing away his creature and following up with an Eerie Ultimatum next. Oh yeah, okay. 2 for 1 for that? I think that's where we want to be. Then I can cycle. I should be able to Extinction Event, cycle. Right? I need, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's go ahead and Extinction Event, naming even. So Extinction Event on even. We're going to cycle this at the end of the turn. And that'll let me get back several good things. Creature from graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Oh, he's not got that much in there. So we cycle him. Ooh, yes, we are doing it. Let's start with our Eerie Ultimatum here. So lands count as permanents. All of that counts as different named permanents, so I'm bringing it all back. Yeah, give us the nice there. Thank you. I don't have a thank you. Okay. Then let's play our temple. Yep. And keep that on top. Next, and end the turn. So I can give, I can give this trample. So I might, yeah, I can cycle this again. We can start cycling again, and if I get a second one, well, I mean, that's getting pretty greedy, but a man can dream. Yeah, you can have it. Nothing he has Death Touch yet. He can't bring that back, so we're looking okay. It flies in. Yikes, it flies in. That, oh, the flying might be, is that enough to be the death of us? I sure hope not. But it could be. Okay, let's get our 8/8 trample. So I've got 19 trample damage here. Oh, yes! Got targeted removal for big attacks in. What do I got to bring back? Just to bring a Rex back? Not worth. So let's swing for the fences here. Force him to block. He'll only have his 5/5 up. I don't think he can bring anything back specifically to kill us, so we should be able to leave the Assassin's Trophy up to trade. It tramples, my friend. I don't know why you wouldn't block. Can you block this guy? Power 2 or less. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. Okay. Ah, I kept them alive for 1 turn. Okay. And if I play the Stalker Giant, that's 7. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we're fine. I think once I play the Assassin's Trophy, he'll probably concede. And I think we may have done it. There we go. There's the Dex. All right. Is he gonna let us smack him up? Nah, that's all right. That's all right. We got there. That's exactly what this deck can do. Okay, so we've got 2 cyclers, 3 lands, a birth, a wrath that we will definitely be able to play. This is probably this is a good hand here. The only thing I may have preferred is a Beanstalk Giant, but that's not the end of the world without one. And we drew the Beanstalk Giant. All right, we're drawing everything right now, so this should be a game. We don't have the ultimatum yet. We don't have the ultimatum. That is a fact. Okay, so I think he's playing the creature deck here. So if he plays a bunch of creatures, we will be, when we sweep the board, that will be just one of those. You know that feeling when you sweep the board full of creatures and you just know that you've made them so sad that they don't want to play anymore? That's what we want to do. We just got to make sure we time this right so that we don't... we want to make sure we time it right so we don't die with like a board wipe in our hand. So let's get... I'm going to search up a forest here, and I still will be... I can go plains, I can search up a forest, I can still play the swamp if I need to for the wrath. Like I've got the wrath at any point with the untapped swamp. So let's get our forest up. Don't need to do anything yet. Maybe the beast. Is beast one of them? Beast is one. Change it. Elemental and beast, both of them count. Okay. All right. Oh, this. Yeah. Okay. I think we're gonna sway the board, so we're gonna block here. Because I think this is when, like, I'm going to get 4 for 1. And I drew a backup sweeper. Yeah. That's what, that is what we're talking about. 4 for 1. That's the kind of card advantage we need. Yeah, I can escape. But 2 backup sweepers. Okay, alright. The questing beast, that's a card, alright. Questing beast is a card. This can get out of control quickly. Oh, the Deathsprout lets me get rid of it 1 for 1. So if I can hold on to the sweepers, I think I'd rather hold on to the sweepers. Yeah, I was debating whether I want to. I could sweep the board here, get rid of this, keep my targeted removal. I've got 2 of these. I'll take 1 smack of this. Does he have enough to make it big? I might equip it again, which gives me even more value. I can cycle 2 things. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna live dangerously. So I can cycle twice, which sets me up for a wicked good ultimatum. I think he might. Via chance it, that's fine. No enchantment, okay. put something on. Come on. That's not good.
Elemental cat dinosaurs? I love Ikora.
That's not ideal, but
Diversity is our greatest strength.
okay, let's go ahead and set Space Godzilla. Don't think you have a response to my cycle. Cycle Greater Sandwurm. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. It says Death Touch. This has Death Touch. So we can look to. I should have enough for Ultimatum next turn, right? I need an extra black. I need a black to be able to get to the Ultimatum. So let's get our Temple so we know what's coming up. Well, if I Deathsprout, it doesn't really matter. So let's keep it there just in case. But I guess it didn't really matter. I probably should have played the Overgrown Tomb. So we're gonna look to Deathsprout, Eerie Ultimatum. We're gonna Deathsprout, Beanstalk Giant, Realm-Cloaked Giant. We do that. So I wouldn't mind getting this off the board. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting that off the board.
Things are about to get out of hand for you. My herd grows ever larger.
Just do. I think we could be setting ourselves up for a pretty solid board wipe as well. Oh, this gives everything to tap target creature. Okay. Yeah. 4 for 1, which might be too good to pass up. But Deathsprout gets me a land anyway. I don't want to take that much damage. So we'll get rid of the Deathsprout. Even though I'm going to follow up with the board wipe. Well, now he has no cards in hand. I mean, unfortunately, we got that counter, but he's got no cards in hand. And we ended up drawing the Conclave Druid. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I can't play both, so I might as well just, I don't need to pay the life. So he can start, I mean, he can make a beast each turn, which is annoying. But we can bring back, what can we bring back?
I love making new friends.
Only 2. Oh, that's solid. Oh, this is going to attack us too. Damn! Damn. Oh, it can't. It came in. Alright. Then, before this gets out of hand, because even if I bring back everything, he can start mutating this. If he draws 1 mutator, we're in for a world of hurt. A questing beast will kill us. Well, actually, so I think what we want to do is we'll go Beanstalk Giant. What we're worried about is him having a mutate that mutates this into a questing beast that can hasten and kill us. But right now, we're sitting in a spot where if he doesn't do that, I can board wipe and get rid of his Vivian. Which is, I think, a better line. A riskier line, potentially, but a better line. If he wants to... Well, he should actually pump this. Okay. Let's see now.
I called, and Ikora answers.
Oh, he's mutating there. Oh, yeah. I think he misplayed that. I see why he's doing that, but with our second Realm-Cloaked Giant, this is going to be a blowout now because we'll be able to kill his Vivian. And then we follow up with an Eerie Ultimatum. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's just playing us all wrong. Alright. I mean, we might as well start here with the Temple. Get our 10-10. I definitely want to make sure I've got Board Wipe in my hand. I want that for sure. Let's destroy all known giants. And we have enough to follow up with potentially the Conclave Cavalier. Yeah.
The Cavalier King Charles Spaniel is a small spaniel class as a toy dog by the Kennel Club and the American Kennel Club that originated in the United Kingdom.
Sorry, my Alexa decided to inform me of something. Alright, let's get rid of Vivian. There we go. Board Wipe was just too strong. We didn't get the Ultimatum, but I think we played that in the right line. Alright, so we'll just quickly look to wrap this up. Deck's pretty gas, gotta say. Changes that you can make to make it better. You know, I kind of like the way it is. Like, Cavalier it's good. Maybe you could run. Yeah, you could probably run like a second Cavalier instead of the Relentless Pursuits, but the triple green is kind of challenging to get to. If you feel comfortable enough to take that risk, I'd say go with the triple green. I looked at playing the Mythos card that aligns with these colors, but it seemed to be just not that much better than Assassin's Trophy. The Mythos basically lets you destroy for 3 mana, but you have to play 3 different color mana. It destroys a non-creature permanent. This destroys a permanent. And yes, this gives them a basic land. The Mythos doesn't. But when you still have things like Nissa that can turn creatures into 3/3s, I think that I'm okay with keeping the Assassin's Trophy in and giving them that basic land. I think it's a better card than the Mythos here. In terms of sweepers, you know what? Like, the Kaya's Wrath is a little harder to get to than the Shatter the Sky, so maybe you could go with Shatter the Sky instead. It sometimes gives them an extra card, sometimes gives you an extra card. Extinction Event I do like for being able to remove things from their deck, so yeah. Anyway, if you like this video, please drop it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and drop a comment for if there's any content you want to see. Thanks. Bye.